Your first mistake was getting too close to a parked van. So this is adequate clearance. You're not giving the van enough space. There was a man who's the driver of the van. He's walking up to it. He's only going to open his door now. You're so close to him. You have the time and the space to give him more room. This would be a serious fault for being too close. It's dangerously close. Your next serious fault was driving too close to this white color car on the left. There's no reason to be this close. We've got no oncoming car coming from ahead of us. We can use the middle of the road from in between the white and the silver van, but you try and keep your car within this white line on the left of the line. You're dangerously close to the white car. Okay, this is a serious fault again for adequate clearance. Your next serious fault is for observation at this right turn. We can take the turn right now, but you were waiting for a little while, and by the time you managed to turn, the car from in front came and I had to brake and stop you there. So if I just want to show you again. So this car here is coming straight ahead, and you were going to turn and I had to brake and stop you there. So I've just braked and stopped you there because you haven't seen it. This is a serious fault for observation. Your next fault is here at this roundabout. We turned right for the second exit. So we started off very well in the right hand lane, correct one, with the right signal. We've gone into the roundabout, and then a black car on your left now starts to go around us on our left side, and what you've done is you've gone in behind the black car. You've essentially changed lanes to the left, but you haven't checked your mirror. You don't know if there's another car behind the black color car, so you'll come under lane discipline, or it could come under change direction. But it's a serious fault. It's something you'd fail for. Your next fault was going too fast on a 20 road and being in the wrong position on a bend. So we turned right here at this traffic light, and the speed limit is 20 miles an hour now. It says on the sign and on the floor. So we go down this road, it's 20, there's been no change in the speed. Then we turn left at this mini roundabout, and on the floor it just confirms here that it's still 20 miles an hour. The sign's a bit faded, but we know the previous sign said 20, and this we can make out this one's 20. And then here you've picked up your speed. You've picked up your speed to over 20 miles an hour. You've gone 25 miles an hour. And then when we came to a very sharp, hard to see bend, you've taken up the middle of the road, which is the wrong position. You should be in the left. So the bend is now. The bend here, we can't see what could be coming in the corner. There's a gap between the parked cars here. You should move to the left here. But you stayed in the middle of the road, okay? This is dangerous. It'll be a serious fault for positioning in the bend, but also the speed. Okay, now we came back to the same bend again, and you made the mistake again twice in a row. So here, you can see a silver color car driving towards us from behind that van. And you've not moved to the left into this gap here. You've kept in the middle of the road. And this is where I took the steering wheel and I moved you to the left. So this is a dangerous fault, something you'd fail for. You're not moving to your left on a gap, on a bend. And here we could even see the silver car coming. So I'm just going to rewind it and show it to you again. So the silver car, you can see it's coming. So there's the silver car behind the van just now, and we know it's coming, and you've not moved out of the way. You should move out of the way anyway if there is something coming or not, because we don't know what could be coming. But you've not moved out of the way, and I had to take the steering wheel and move it out of the way. This is dangerous, something you'd fail for. Now your next fault was here. I had to brake and stop you from trying to go through this gap. So this was me braking to stop you from going through this gap. So This car on the left has pulled out so far, it's dangerous now for you to drive past him. So you see, with the oncoming cars and the gap being this small, it is so dangerous for you to try to drive past here. This car, if he makes a mistake and he pulls a bit more forward just by 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters while you're going past them, they could hit you. Okay, so don't do this. If the car's pulled out that much, just wait. We don't want any of this trouble. If the car, say the front of the car is here, then maybe you could go because there's plenty of space. The car is there, and the gap between that car and the white car is nothing. Okay, now this is a mistake that you're making very often. You're not moving out of the way early enough. So here we have a car coming towards us, a black color car. This orange car, you need to move to the left into the gap as soon as you pass the orange car. As soon as your wing mirror goes past the orange car, you need to steer into the left into the gap and move out of the way. But you're leaving it way too late to move out of the way. You see, you're still in the way, 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 and now we moved out of the way. You should have steered a lot more earlier and steered a lot more to get out of the way as early as possible. Okay, now this mistake will come under normal driving position. It's a serious fault. It's something people fail for. The examiner will definitely give a fail. It seems a bit harsh, but it's the way it is. Okay, you've turned. You should be joining back onto the left lane because they've just turned onto the dual carriageway. The speed limit signs are missing here, so I told you it's 40 miles an hour, and examiner will usually tell you as well. You've persisted in the right hand lane. This is called the fast lane. This is not the normal driving position. You've got another learner car undertaking you on the left because you're not quite doing the maximum speed limit. We're blocking traffic from going faster. This is dangerous. We should be in the left lane, out of the way. Let the fast cars go fast using the right hand lane. But all the cars are having to go fast around our left side. You see that black car? This is dangerous. Another black car? This is dangerous. You must use the left lane. You must move back to the left lane. If you go into the right hand lane, you must move back to the left lane as early as possible. Okay? This is a fail all day long. This fault, I braked and stopped to you because you didn't see the lady, so I'm just going to rewind it and show it to you again. So the clue is that the lady is walking very fast close up to the zebra crossing. You can see her now coming, and now you should definitely see her brake and stop her, but I had to brake and stop you. I braked. It was slightly hard, but if you had braked slightly hard like I did, you would be okay. You'd be okay. But because you didn't do it, and I managed to do it, it shows it can be done. Okay, so you have to see it. Even if you see a late, you must stop a bit, brake a bit more, and stop a bit harder. Just don't brake really hard like an emergency, but the way I braked there, that's how it should be done. Ideally, you should be braking earlier and softer because you see her earlier. But if you don't see her earlier, the way I did it, it's still okay. Now your last serious fault, something you'd failed for, happened here. I asked you to pull up on the right, and you started pulling up, and then a car came towards us. Now you should stop. Stop now. You're not stopping. You're moving. You're moving. You're still moving. You're still moving. You're still moving. And I braked and stopped you here. So the car's coming closer and closer to us, and you should stop. So I'll rewind it, show you again. Stop now. Eventually, now I stopped. I braked and stopped the car. You're still moving. You're still moving, and I braked. How can you move forward when you have a car coming towards you? If that car doesn't steer at the last moment, bang, you're crashing into it. So why are you moving forward? Stop a lot earlier. You see it coming towards us. Stop now. Stop now. Brake and stop now. Nope. You kept going. You kept going. You kept going. And eventually, I had to brake and stop you. Okay. So learn from this. Okay.